Donald Trump is absolutely raging over the fact that Special Prosecutor Jack Smith with the Department of Justice has not only sped up the investigation into Donald Trump's multiple activities surrounding the 2020 election, but also that he seems to have expanded the investigation. Last week, it was revealed that 2 separate grand juries impaneled by the DOJ are in fact getting extended, which is actually bad news for anybody who was thinking maybe Donald Trump's going to get indicted anytime soon. Probably not going to happen, but the fact that they extended the grand juries means that they have a lot more evidence they think they're going to come up with, and they've found likely a lot more leads to go and follow. And that, of course, has been evidenced by the fact that Special Prosecutor Jack Smith recently issued subpoenas to 7 different states seeking information about all of their communications with Donald Trump in his attempts to overturn the results of the 2020 election. So, having said all of that, which is kind of the, short version of what's happening with that investigation, Donald Trump got on Truth Social to rant and rave, as he always does, about this special prosecutor. So here's what he had to say. The Eric Holder Obama disciple special prosecutor Jack Smith, he's no Jack Smith. We're gonna put a pin in that right there, and we're gonna come back to it in just a minute because that's super weird. Has found nothing that I have done wrong or differently than other presidents on the Boxes hoax raid of Mar-a-Lago, including the fact that presidents are protected under the Presidential Records Act, the Clinton Socks case, and more. Now, Smith is snooping around the perfect phone call I made to the Georgia Secretary of State challenging the corrupt presidential election results. My absolute right to do. So what do we want to start with? Do we want to start with the he's no Jack Smith? Because what does that mean? Why even bother putting that in your attack? He's no Jack Smith. Who are you talking? Is there another world famous Jack Smith that we're all supposed to be familiar with? I mean, it's a pretty generic name. So, he's no Jack Smith. He is though. That's his name. So I don't know what you're getting at there. He's found nothing. That's definitely not true. They found the documents not only in Mar-a-Lago, but also in your little storeroom down there. So, they found lots. Let's just put it that way. They found a lot. Then you go on to say, you're protected under the Presidential Records Act. Actually, it's the exact opposite. You're likely going to be prosecuted for violating the Presidential Records Act. I don't know if you know what's in the Presidential Records Act, Donald, but it actually says that you can't do what you did. So you may want to have your lawyers, I know they're not very good or smart, but you may want to have them explain it to you, if they can even explain it. Maybe they did. Maybe that's what they told you, and that's just what you're basing this off of. The Clinton Socks case. That is, of course, where Donald Trump claims that Bill Clinton snuck documents out of the White House in his socks, which is not a story that's ever been verified and has basically been roundly debunked. Clinton also had a cat named Socks. It's unclear if Donald Trump thinks he shoved the documents in the cat. I don't know. Maybe he's talking about actual socks. Maybe he's talking about the cat. Who the hell knows anything at this point? And by the way, the other presidents, that has also been debunked. They did not take the documents. They actually did the legal process, which you could have done. You just chose not to. Your perfect phone call, your absolute right to challenge the results. No, actually, you do not have an absolute right to do that, and the courts have repeatedly told you that. But, as I always say, when you're attacking the prosecutors themselves, it means you're losing. And I think it's pretty obvious at this point that Jack Smith is doing a pretty good job, and that is what, of course, is freaking Donald Trump out the most. That there is a competent, unyielding prosecutor finally taking over these investigations. And that scares Donald. One of today's video sponsors is Hold On, the makers of 100% plant-based compostable kitchen and trash bags.
Plastic, it's everywhere we look and not enough is being done about it. 100 billion plastic bags are used and then thrown away every year. That plastic bag you see in the gutter, floating in a stream, washed up on the beach, multiply that by 100 billion. Yikes, right? But there's a better way, and it can start with a better bag. Hold On is a company born from the idea that there must be a better way to go about our daily chores. Trash bags and kitchen bags are necessary staples, but do they need to be 100% plastic? 100% no. Hold On trash and kitchen bags are heavy-duty, plant-based, non-toxic, and 100% home compostable, which means they break down in weeks, not decades, without filling up our landfills or polluting our oceans. And their Zip Seal kitchen bags come in sandwich or gallon bag sizes to fit all your needs from holding carrots to crayons. Hold On wants to be part of the growing movement away from single-use plastic, which, if you ask most experts, is the single worst kind of plastic. At every stage, production, disposal, decomposition, plastic bags are doing harm to our earth, our water, and even our bodies. Hold On bags are on a mission to make daily chores something you can feel good about one bag at a time. To shop plant-based bags and replace single-use plastics all over your home, visit holdonbags.com/ROF or enter ROF at checkout to save 20% off your order. Sustainability has never been more simple. Go to holdonbags.com/ROF or enter ROF to receive 20% off your order. Small things can lead to lasting change if we stop and say, hold on.